Hi, welcome back. In the last couple of slobs of videos we looked at the search engine optimization plugins from the third parties. Specifically we looked at the all-in-one SEO plugin and the Google XML sitemaps plugin. In this video we'll be using one more final plugin that's going to allow us to post content onto our blogs much more easily. Now, before we get into that, I should point out that the method that I'm using for slobs and have done since 2004 is post by email. The reason I choose post by email is simply that over time I've known that WordPress and many other blogging platforms changed their API. They changed the application programmer interface. So if you bought a third-party some software that uses that, they constantly had to update their software just to keep on top of those changes. I've never needed to do that with slobs. The basic principle has always remained the same. Obviously over the years I've developed it to make it better, and that's what you're seeing today. So we need to use a plugin that would allow us to post by email. I am aware that there is a built-in post by email under settings, but that isn't reliable. I've never been able to satisfactorily get that working, as many other people haven't as well. So third-party plugins are the way to go. So I'm going to click on plugins once I've logged into my dashboard, and the plugin that we require, you're going to click on add new. The plugin we require is called Postie, as you can see there, Postie. So I'll search for that. It should come up as number one. It has 10,000 plus active installs. Last updated 15 hours ago. And I've been using this for many years. So the fact that it's still being developed, last update 15 hours ago. So obviously that is a plugin that is continually under development to make it bigger and better. So we're going to install now. And then once we've done that, we're going to activate it. It's going to invite us in a moment to enter our email settings. Now what I've done prior to this video is set up a Gmail account specifically for this version, for this blog's Postie plugin to work with, and that's what I recommend you do. It's very easy and quick to set up a Gmail account, so I recommend that you have one for each blog that you use. So I'm going to click on enter your email settings. And I will be providing a cheat sheet with this anyway. So the first we need to do is to change it where it says mail protocol from POP3 to POP3-SSL. Don't need to change the transport layer. Now what we need is the POP3-SSL setting, which is, as you can see down here, 995. So you pop that in there. Again, with the Gmail server, it's mail.gmail.com. It would be helpful if I could spell right. As I said previously, I've got a microphone between me and the keyboard, so it's getting in my way. And here we had the mail user ID, so that'd be your email address and your mail password. So the email address I'm using for these demos, there's another one for this specific blog. Obviously, as I said previously, with other accounts that I've set up, they will be closed upon completion of these videos. Slobs blog demo at gmail.com. So that's the email address that this particular post is going to interrogate to find out whether there's any new articles being posted there. So now we need to put the password in. Obviously I'm not going to tell you what that is. So I'll type in the password. It's now say check email every, I normally set it for 5 minutes. You could get it to check much more often if you want, but I think 5 minutes is quite adequate. You don't want to overload your system. Not that you would, I think, with the amount of processing required. It gives us other options as well, but we're going to set these up in Gmail. And then once we've done that, we're going to click Save Changes. So that's the first one. We've actually set up now Postie to interrogate our Gmail account to look for new articles being posted. So now we need to do is to go into our Gmail account and actually say, hey, we've got third-party software coming in to interrogate you. Please allow us to do that. So going to my Slobs blog demo, brand new setting that you can see. We don't need to do much here, but first of all I want to delete all those emails. We don't want those accidentally being posted. And I simply want to get rid of these tabs. I don't think that they will get in the way of the articles coming in, but just in case, so we're clicking that little plus on the end there, and then remove the checks from social and promotion and any other tabs that you might find down there, and save it. So now we have a simple clean inbox. Now it's asking us about inbox 0. We're not going to worry about inbox 0 because we're going to allow the system to automatically take care of things. So click on settings, cut the settings icon, and then settings. Now what we want is forwarding and IMAP. Click down here, enable pop for all email, and then we come down here. So that's pop down under pop download. Under pop download, enable pop for all email. The other option is enable pop for mail that arrives from now on, but we don't need to worry about this. Is a brand new account, both are the same. And it says what do we do with the messages once they've been accessed by Postie in this case. We have 4 options here. We can mark it as, so you just keep it as it is, mark it as read, archive it, or delete it. I prefer to delete because over time you will get a large number of emails in there, and the last thing you want to do is to actually outlive the limit of your Gmail account. You don't want to fill up straight away, so just delete it and then save changes. Okay, so that's the first part set up. We've installed Postie. We've told it how to access the emails. We've told Gmail that we want this to happen. We've got all the settings set up now. Next thing we need to do is to look at user. Now what we will be doing in the next video is actually getting the authorized email address, which will be created with our software that you'll see in the next video. So that concludes this video. In the next video I'm going to introduce you to the software. We're going to do a dummy post to get certain information, and then I'll show you how we can start using it proper in the video after that. Thank you very much for watching.